Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off from Tampa. Starting at the 10. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? 18, 5 years, go!
Allen comes out throwing. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Hey, ready?
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Open space inside the 40. And he gets this one down to the 27. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Cowboy 80, 65 catch, 60.
Pressure coming, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Pacheco reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Brooklyn. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Boswell on to send this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. There you go, play fake with Hurts. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
First down, they're going to run with Irving. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Catch made by Bucky Irving. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this third down. They go play action. Here's Hurts. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down throwing for Hurts. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. So second down coming up.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
This is Irving on second. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. Second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Cairo Santos to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Viking, 18, 5 years.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll have it 3rd and 3.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Set up. Ready.
Throwing here, Allen. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. On first down, Allen hits his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
First down throw for Allen. Looking slant route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense in the hurry up here. Second down run by Pacheco. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Allen on third down. That's caught for the first. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day. Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They give to Irving to stop his drive. And he's going to line up in the red for this play back at the 8.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Here comes 2nd and 8 after that penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jack Jones making that tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. And it's the Buccaneers. With it, 3rd and 2.
Go Silver, ready? No,
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Short throws drops. This one's incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
On 4th down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. And this will be his first effort of the contest. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Goes for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Warriors, 70.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Check down complete to Pacheco. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Cut out left. He works it down to the 37. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
19 fight.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ready. Cougar 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Allen now on 1st down. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Yep.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Down the field, he's got it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he set out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Hurts on first down. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Hurts. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Offense liked how that play went. They choose to decline the penalty. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Santos' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Trimmer. Hey.
Hurts setting up to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watch that short throw to the tight end. That's a gimme. You don't expect to see many of those dropped.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Finds a seam down the middle. The 30. Gets it to the 15. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And this drive will start inside the 25. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He gets rocked and the ball is out. And this one belongs to the Buccaneers.
Well, that was such a nice run. Great explosiveness and vision to get free. But you saw who's moving near the end of that, Kate. You almost felt like a little fatigue set in, and that created the opening. What they say about fatigue? Make cowards out of all men. I'll tell you what fatigue does on a football field. You can lose the ball security and the ball just like that. Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Good, set.
Here's 2nd and 11. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Good, set. Hey, 73.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Cairo Santos now to try the field goal. From the right hash, 55 yards out. Online, but not enough juice. That one falls short. It's no good. And they are unable to double their lead.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And they nearly picked up the 1st down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Ready up.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Ready.
It's Pacheco again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go. Ready.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Right. Mustang, Cougar 19. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. On the move, headed right. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Here we go. Set.
Motioning left is their running back.
Ready.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Gets this to Fant. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Come on. 76, 60 average. 6.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's tackled with a first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
First down from the red zone. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Got it. Ready?
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Got it. Ready, go. Cowboy 80.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Eagles take a lead just before the end of the third. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
17.
Boswell on to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Hurts. Dumped off to his running back. Moving into enemy territory. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Hey, 73.
From the pistol, Hurts. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Defense sent them packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with 2nd down.
Go Silver, ready?
Trying again, following the set. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Hurts now from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Now hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Irving on the counter. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
At the 17-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Good.
Once again, Irving. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
63, 73, 9.
From the red zone now. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They're trying to run it in with Gibson. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down.
Good.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down.
Good.
Desperation time here. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
60 Eagles, Mustang 19. Trap 60.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completed over the middle. The 50. 30. The 10. He does it. Touchdown. The Eagles now lead by 10. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignments. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Looking to throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down. Throwing now. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Go!
First down carry for Pacheco. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Ready, break! Here we go, set!
They've got a man in motion.
Ready?
Right back to Pacheco. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
And it's third down.
Dragon 60! Viking 18!
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Deron Bland has it. And the Buccaneers have some new life in the fourth.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And he's finally forced out of bounds as he gets him up past the 15. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Hurts to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Hurts. That's incomplete left side.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Now to throw. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Check. Check.
He'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he will not get to the end zone on our final play as the South